easy meat. I get my OnlyFans handle. For the first time in Shep's life, we're not obese, and I don't even need gun. A metal box. That's not a vegetable. Is this Geth vegetables? I'm not slutting for my dad. I don't think the doilies will protect me now. I really came out to the party of a goddamn lifetime without a single drug. You just want new orders from new dad? Die? Does that count? He's the easiest of all easy meats. If it was anyone else, they'd be fucked, but not me. I'm unfuckable.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
Commander, I've got Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him through to you now.
Yes, give me dad on the quack. I miss you so much, Big Papa Andy.
Shepard.
Admiral, how are you holding up?
Day by day, Commander.
You're actually happy right now? All your
Hackett
limbs
sent
are
me a message
falling
about
off,
this
dude.
apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
This is the first
Are you
solid home
serious?
we've had
Get a place that's yours.
in the
Somewhere
entire
to
series
clear
since
your
they
head.
broke the DLC of
Anyone
Mass Effect
has to
1.
settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
You could be a dad if you really wanted to. I have the apparatus. I have the gene delivery tube if necessary. I just have no desire to use it. I have desire to use it for all the wrong reasons.
That's very generous.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Rested. Focused.
So I
You
sent
say
you an
so.
absolute legion
Thank
of
you.
high-class
Make
escorts.
yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
We want you to be shooting blanks
Hey,
by the end of this.
Been meaning to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Once you get rid of all that sexual tension, all you'll be able to focus on is the rage.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard.
Take off his hands? What are you talking about? Because I said that, you think I should be treated like a thief in the Middle Ages? You're just gonna de-limb me. Dinner at sushi place on me! Why is it Joker that invites me? I guess because he's the only one who's still guaranteed to be alive. Man, how have we never been able to see this part of the Citadel before? The Silver Sun Strip, huh? Who needs LA now? I imagine it's just as dangerous. It's a video game. Everyone wants to shoot me in the back of the head. Especially because I'm either annoyingly good boy or a straight up fucking monster. So people want to destroy me on either side. And you know what? Fair enough. Why am I wearing those shoes, Shepard? You're wearing this outfit. You put on like Doc Martens or nothing. I didn't like that. What's that little finger waggle? Oh, you know who I am. Don't give me that look. Also, I think one of them just had a stroke, actually. Never mind. Call an ambulance, please.
Your table is ready.
Also, you're French. Don't trust a Frenchman in a sushi restaurant. What the fuck is this? I barely trust the French anyway. Just leave. No, had enough. No escargot for me. Look at this. Oh, I'd love to see the Krogan from Mass Effect 2 finally reacting to fish.
Can I be of assistance, sir?
Just looking around.
Very good, sir.
Just looking around at you, no matter what, because I think you're the biggest man I've ever seen. This man makes Shepard look like 4'11". We have found an actual demigod. Get on my team. Fuck Joker. We're leaving him here. We'll have him die by the fugu fish. Just let him choke to death a little, and I'll take you back to my lovely mansion. How could you ever resist such an offer? Such a blood-stained, horrific, terrifying offer. Hello, bartender.
Would the gentleman care for a drink?
Always
later.
dissolve
I'm
my
eating a friend.
kidneys.
Very good. Enjoy your evening.
It's really weird remembering that I can walk. I feel like I'm in Baywatch, but it's like the Norwegian version. It's very cold here. I need to wear like an Eskimo coat just to make sure. If you show any skin in that country, it's, oh, what a delicious ankle. Everything has to be covered up or you die, you shrivel
Hey,
immediately.
Shepard, not bad, huh? The sushi place is serious. Like, French guy at the door serious. Only had to save the galaxy twice to get a table here. You seen the line outside?
What the fuck is that? Are you waving at me? I don't know who you are. Please arrest this woman
But here
right
I
now.
am, drink in hand. Best pilot in the universe and a rock star.
Crunchy, crunchy, crispy rockstar.
Any news from the Normandy?
Oh, you know, maintenance stuff. It's hard knowing a bunch of strangers or poking around in my ship. I mean, your ship.
The best thing we can do right now is Parker and let the techs do their work.
I look so ill.
Yeah, you're right. maybe an oil change, space tire rotation.
Right. Trust me, it'll do her some good.
Oh, I trust you. Not sure about those shifty aerospace engineers. Always stealing the silverware.
Is there a stereotype about aerospace engineers that I'm not aware of? I'm sure it came from somewhere. Why don't we just let Trainer do it? Give the Normandy a little bit of a scrub over with a magical toothbrush for a while. Everything will be fine.
Let someone else do the work for once. Hackett's orders. You're on shore leave.
Yeah, whether we like it or not.
I'm sure you'll manage.
I may need a drink that comes with an umbrella.
Umbrellas are an
I'm the
endangered
first human
species
spectre.
here.
I'll get you 2 umbrellas.
Awesome use of power, boss. So, your email said it was important?
My email? I'm here because I got a message from you.
The hell? I didn't send anything.
Commander!
No, just send in the French guy. That's the worst British accent I've heard all game.
I don't think that's the umbrella lady.
Commander Shepard, I'm Staff Analyst Maya Brooks.
Anal
Alliance.
cysts, huh?
Excuse
That
me.
explains the walk.
Alliance Intelligence. There are people trying to kill you.
Yeah, I think he's aware of that.
No, I don't mean Cerberus and the Reapers. I mean other people. New people. It's... Someone is hacking your account. Comm channels, personal records. They're targeting you specifically.
Should we be a dick? I want to relax for like 5 fucking seconds. Come on, I didn't even get to eat my sushi. I didn't even get my umbrella.
Big mistake.
Oh man, there's the angry face.
From the top. What do you know?
Excuse me, you don't have a reservation.
But they have very large guns and shiny, shiny eyeballs.
Performance is brought to you by random acts of violence.
They're like Borderlands people. I love it. No, not the fish.
Man, I love show business.
The fish don't deserve this.
Stay there. I'm coming.
Why?
Joker?
Ow, my pancreas.
You don't have a crunchy pancreas too.
Damn it.
Got one, sir.
It's not made of nearly enough calcium. Are
Find the
you gonna
crew.
shoot her?
I'm going
Doesn't she
after her.
deserve it?
Find the
She
crew.
ruined my holiday. By random acts of violence. I've raided Shadow Legends.
Hey.
You used me as bait?
Normally
Go.
do, Joker. Oh, he's so
You used me as
crunchy.
bait?
The way he moves around is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And yes, I did, Joker. Are you even in the slightest surprise?
Guy is bait.
Brittle bones guy. That's all you are to me too, Joker. Glad you've noticed. Look at this thing. Oh, it doesn't have any ammo in it at all. Out of my fucking way. In the leather jacket. I wish we got to fight like this more often. I wish if, like, you beat the game on insanity mode, you could just fight in your casual gear always. Oh, it's been so long! Knowing that the biotics do just as much damage in or out of your armor, no matter how hard you bonk, makes me a very, very happy man. I think I mostly shot at that woman. But whatever, I wonder if you can properly stealth this. Charge? Yeah, why the fuck not? Maybe this is why the fuck not. I'm entirely out of ammo. Entirely out of ammo, but I can still tickle the gun. I don't think the doilies will protect me now. I think I'm gonna rely purely on my melee kills. What is that thing? That's mean. That is really, really mean. What's wrong with you? Right, you're getting thoroughly bonked now. Again! And again, I guess. How often can I recharge this? Just the little slapping. Oh, no cranium for you, sir. Sorry, we're fresh out. Oh, you don't even exist. Still perfectly willing to jump for joy once I finally take your life away from you. Were things really that rough, buddy? What's it like at home? You and your wife having problems? Is it a sexless marriage? It's a sexless marriage. Anyone who wears that suit is in a sexless marriage. You missed. You hit the ceiling. You're just going for the fish again, you asshole. There's nothing I can do. Fuck you, insanity mode. Do I have any drugs? I really came out to the party of a goddamn lifetime without a single drug. Shepard, you don't know how to let your fucking hair down. Find me, ketamine. Someone call the roid monkey. Where's James? Can I charge through this little curtain here? Yes, I can. making physics my bitch since, I guess about 3 months ago when we started this game. I love how fast that recharge. You know why it's recharging so fast? For the first time in Shep's life, we're not obese, and I don't even need gun. I like that it overheats when there's nothing in it. That's really cute. What the fuck up? Commander! Commander, what? He didn't even say anything. Good, she's dead. Finally. It didn't really seem like a random act of violence this time. Oh, the fish! You just doubled my kill count, dude. And fish are like the only thing Shepard really cares about, other than Garrus. Thing doesn't count, he was a fish man. Oh no! And the water just keeps pouring. Are we not humiliated enough? Take a big sippy, Shepard. You've earned it. You look a little dehydrated. Ah, thank fuck. At least I've got my perpetually empty dog shit pistol.
I found a secure terminal. Are you okay down there?
How dare you be alive? Yeah. What did they do? They threw a rotten tomato at you?
Good. Brooks, you got hit.
With a paintball at best.
I used Medigel. A lot of it. All of it, actually. And now everything is a little bit bouncy.
I think you used too much.
So, can I help with anything?
Alert CSEC. I'll look for a way out.
I don't see any kind of fucking way out. I see a boy. Are you a friendly boy? I don't actually see anything. Oh, it does want me to drop here. I thought this was immediate suicide. There's gonna be so many fucking references all over the damn place. And I hear a mini Morden. That sounds just fucking like him. He's alive. He just faked his death to get away from me finally. No fan service. We've been serviced enough over the years by all the blue ladies. Still accidentally didn't fuck the prostitute, and that makes me so mad. I don't care if the current temperature units still work. Put the new ones in all along this section. Even paid up front with a crazy bonus. Get it done. Back freaks. What's so freaky about his back? What does he do to people's back? He's got an intense shoulder fetish. Just jams himself in between the blade. Oh, a little Volus waddling around.
I'm checking the area. Transportation, no. Food, no. Laundry. Ah, it's a Skycar lot. Station Motors.
Get a shuttle over there. I'll find a way across.
Why do we want her with us? Send any of my crew. They're gonna be around here somewhere, right?
Turns out CSEC has the whole area locked down. It's gonna be a tiny bit tricky to get you a shuttle.
If it's just a tiny bit, then what's the problem? Fish worker.
Also, stay off
First name Fish, last name Worker. Some say it's destiny that he became a fish worker.
Who are these guys?
I don't know. But they really don't seem to like you.
Yeah, I'm sensing that.
Is he smonking? He's smonking! Even the elusive man's cigarettes don't get modeled as well as that. That's basically half his character. In fact, I don't even think the man's in control. I think it's been the cigarette all along. Always wondered what those fumes were. Probably smoke, but you know. Maybe brainwashing internet gas. Delay detection by using the suppressed pistol. Great idea, game, but that's completely impossible. The elusive cigarette. God fucking damn it. I was about to say something. I'm sure you guys know what we call cigarettes in the UK, but the Americans had to go and make it a goddamn slur. That was hidden, was it? You call them a bundle of sticks. Is it also a bundle of sticks? Why does that word mean like so many things? I wonder what's so bundle of sticks about, Steve. Oh, also they're finally shitting out fucking bullets for me. Oh, you tasty, fleshy pinatas. You just got so much better. Oh, I can mindfuck, can't I? No, what are you going for? That's still me. Go for anyone else. Easy meat. How did I get my OnlyFans handle? Who hacked my OnlyFans? We do not make anything that tastes like Krogan, and certainly not barbecue asari. That's not the kind of business we do. I hate this guy. He's really scary. You deserve that bonking.
Are you alright?
Might need a little backup.
I'm fine, he says, with all his blood just pouring out into the damn rain. Can't even hear himself talk through all the juices flowing out of him.
Joker explained what happened. I'm on foot, but I should be there soon.
Excuse me, who is this? You're an
Shut the fuck up, Brooks. This is my concubine.
What? Who is this?
Joker mentioned staff analyst Brooks, yes? That's her. Everybody play nice.
She's my personal blue boobs provider. Supplier, perhaps? Manipulator? I don't know, she's got the whole ground covered, really. It's a universal blue boobery. Charge! I kind of don't even want my guns back. I'm really enjoying just being fully power-based. Fuck weapons, who the hell cares? Hack this man. What are you here for? You just want new orders from new dad? Die? Does that count?
Heard you're in trouble.
Yes!
Heading your way.
Good to hear. Things are a little dicey.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Just like old times, motherfucker. What are these? Ugh, Rachnite eggs, apparently. Absolutely delicious. I wouldn't be surprised if it tastes like Krogan. Don't Rachnite queens give all their children the memories of what came before them? I imagine they ate quite a lot of Krogan meat. It's gonna be stored in there somewhere, or got fisted by quite a lot of Krogans, so I don't know if the knuckle is the tastiest part on one of those cuties, but you take what you can get, I guess. I don't normally give up meat all that easy. Although, we did a bit sever some of fucking Rexy's taint with Morden. He's the easiest of all easy meats. Space cucumbers? No. A metal box. That's not a vegetable. Is this Geth vegetables? I'm glad that I got such a nice, healthy, balanced diet. Of oil and tin can, whatever. Festus, I know you're licking the fruit when I'm not around. Stop that. Seriously. B. Who's B? Is it Brooks? Do you work down here? You a double agent? Are you lying to me?
Found a way across. It's locked down.
Right, because of the, lockdown. Can you get through?
I'll try to override.
Oh, I can just hack it like any other fucking door? Oh, hell yeah. If it was anyone else, they'd be fucked, but not me. I'm unfuckable.
You never asked me about this, but my wife just called. My ex-wife.
Is this Anderson leaving me messages? He's just trauma dumping all over my face.
She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it.
Oh, he's bitching about his ex-wife.
Military and non-military, damn it, it's space flight. Space flight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality, and it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do.
Dude, just marry someone who loves murder as much as you do. That's what I did. I really hope we don't have to deal with it in the background the entire fucking time while I'm listening to Anderson. By the way, this looks stunning in the remake. This is a really, really beautiful house, and I'm a very, very happy man. I'm not going to stop smiling for the rest of this session, and however many sessions it takes to do the Citadel DLC. It's huge, it's the most delicious fan service ever made, and it's fucking stupid, and I'm so ready.
The Normandy? A brand new ship. My ship. You don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there, the whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I'd led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think you know better than the next guy. Maybe you do, I don't know. But if you're lucky, really lucky, you find yourself on a good ship. In front of a good crew. A crew you can trust with your life. Gifted. Disciplined. Brave. All of them eager to set sail into the endless black ocean. I still remember my XO asking what my orders were. Shepard, I said, let's see what we can find.
It's me! I was his XO! As we kissed and cuddled every damn day when we're not shooting people's heads off. Sometimes we would, sometimes we'd roll around, we'd frolic through the fields of corpses together. I love you, Space Dad, you're the OG!
It's that syrupy smooth Anderson voice. The way down there.
I can listen to that man speak for fucking days. You just want to sit by the fireside. You want to, like, go to sleep with your leg on his knee while he regales you with every damn story of his first kill, his second kill, his third kill, how he wants to kill his ex-wife, etc.
Embarrassing moments? I've got more of those than anyone will ever know.
Is this being asked during the apocalypse, by the way? How old is
I had
this?
to pick one to share. I had just gotten promoted to N7.
That's it. That's the embarrassing moment.
King of the castle.
He desperately wanted to be a failure.
For undesirables in some rundown bar in the wards. They toasted my recent promotion. Hell, they would have toasted Batarian slavers if it had got them more drinks. About the time my money ran out,
To the enslaving of
few
my
friends
family.
turned on me.
Drink up.
I was outnumbered. Things didn't look good. My plan to get out of there involved lots of punching. Well, that worked for a while. Then a table hit me,
Strategic
or I
genius.
fell down. When I came to, I saw a Solarian putting the rest of the troublemakers down. A Solarian? Moved like a damn cat, I swear. When everybody was out cold, or running, he walked over and helped me up. 10-7, he asked. Yes, sir, I replied. He looked over my collection of unconscious friends, nodding. Not bad, human, he said. And he walked away. I had met my first Spectre. Learned an important lesson that day. No matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody quicker, faster, and a hell of a lot smarter than you just around the...
It's me, every
That
time.
lesson's kept me alive more than once since then.
Or maybe the dude around the corner is just me from the timeline when I don't die. Me reloading a save and not being a fucking idiot. That's who you gotta fear. I'm not slutting for my dad. I just want to hold him. I want him to stroke my hair forever and ever and ever. Anderson and interview. Who the fuck is Ann? Oh, cool. Do I get to watch him sit? I don't think I've ever seen him sit.
Admiral David Anderson. He was kind enough to answer my questions and talk about his career.
It's all that Pop's
Today,
testicle
the
talk.
Admiral is on
Sunny
Earth,
side up.
leading the defense of our home against the Reapers. We have no communication with him or any soldiers on Earth, but we can't forget what they're doing for us. Tonight's show is dedicated to all of the soldiers out there fighting and dying to keep us safe. Admiral Anderson, today marks the 30th anniversary of the N7 program. Can you describe your first day of training in this now famous program?
The Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one. We're given basic gear, then separated on an asteroid with no nav data. The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting.
It sounds like a complete
What happens
lie.
to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
That's very impressive, Admiral. Deep space survival training. That has to be so difficult. All of it would take such strength of character. Well, just plain strength. But then you seem like a strong person.
I'm sorry. Is there a question in there?
Well, does the program make the man? Or do you think you were born for this?
It's a bit of both, I suppose. Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once, when they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could. That moment is the test. I've seen men and women, almost sure to fail, persevere long past the point of breaking. That experience changes them. Others, with all the gifts and abilities, fail in that moment. Sometimes they pick themselves up and carry on. Sometimes they're just done.
What about you? What was your moment?
I've had a few, none of which I'd like to share. But I think the toughest tests are still ahead of me.
What makes you say that?
Call it a hunch.
Soldier's intuition?
Something like that.
Do you trust your intuition? I mean, do you follow your heart over your mind?
Well, it depends on the day. No, I suppose if I were to be honest, I do trust my instincts.
Is instincts the heart or the mind, though? What do you mean? I guess instincts is your impulse, right? Not something you think about.
And the enemy is never predictable. Even the most experienced veteran is going to find themselves in situations they haven't trained for. In those instances, and there's more than I'd like to admit, your instincts are the only thing keeping you alive. That, and the men and women you're fighting beside.
But soldiers are only as good as their leader, isn't that true?
Yeah. A good leader can make an okay squad great. A bad leader, well, war tends to make examples of them.
What makes a good leader, then?
A good leader is someone who values the life of his men over the success of the mission, but understands that sometimes the cost of failing a mission is higher than the cost of losing those men.
That's a terrible line to have to walk.
And I'm out here being like, oh, you idiots fucking died on me? I needed those drugs for myself because I'm a paper-thin, boneless bitch, man.
Terrible thing.
Thank you for
Made myself sound like a KFC bucket.
your time, Admiral.
Thank you.
The remainder of this interview was to take a more personal look at Admiral Anderson's life. It wasn't finished when the Reapers invaded. We can only hope that the Admiral and the soldiers under his command survive to tell us the rest of their stories. I'm Kalisa Al-Jalani. Thank you for watching.
No, it's fine. I got a few minutes. First contact war? Yeah, I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war, strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We were always joking and horsing around, but not this time.
Horsing around.
The shuttle.
My horsey daddy.
Heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're off to fight alien invaders. Aliens.
No time for furries when the aliens are about.
We all
Of
grew up
course.
wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe. Now we knew. We weren't alone. And we were in trouble. Though there we were, about to face an enemy as different and unknown as we could imagine. I knew I had to say something, keep the men relaxed. So I turned to the soldier beside me, Hendricks, I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mama so ugly the Marines thought she was a Taurian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Taurians shitless. Everyone had a good laugh at that.
Single-handedly keeping the your mom jokes alive. 400 years beyond the moment they absolutely should have been dragged down to hell where they belong. The boys fought great that night. For the sake of all the ugly mobs.
A joke, a pat on the back.
What's the world gonna be without all the anti-myths?
Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay. What was I talking about?
I wonder who his Ghost Rider was.
Early days, right? People ask why I joined the military. Everyone talks about honor, duty, sure.
Anti-MILFs, it's just the opposite of MILFs.
Never
Mothers I'd like to unfuck.
It's 100
Please, God, I regret it so bad.
I joined because of a dog. Yeah, a dog. This patchy, mean son of a bitch that used to bark at me every day on my way to school. He'd snarl and I'd start running. Get the hell out of me. I was just a kid. I remember being in a bad mood one morning. Angry, I can't recall why. When that dog started in on me, I snapped. Started barking right back. We both kept at it until we had nothing left. Dog never bothered me again. Why'd I join the military? Sometimes you just gotta howl to make things right.
Nothing makes Anderson howl. Quite like a good bit of dogging, apparently. That's not a normal thing to admit, though, right? No one's ever started barking back at a dog. First it's horsing, now it's dogging. What's going on here, man? Pick a fursona and live with it. Whoa, look at the super toilets. Jesus Christ. They look like they could very well be Transformers. The war for fucking Cybertron is finally over and Optimus Prime's gotta make his fucking money somewhere. I'm sorry, dude, but there's not enough living bidets, okay?
Okay. I have your new questions here. As a leader, do I ever feel that the end justifies the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
How many feet do you need, dude?
You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best.
I got a 12-foot pole right here for you.
Shepard free to do what they
It's that
needed
one,
to do,
right there.
what we needed them to do. Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions.
So when was he writing this? Because the world has been fucked ever since the first game. He wrote this after the first game.
More action and less philosophy in these notes. Let me know.
This beautiful home. This is where he's been living and he just gave it up for me? What has he found? He's got better, hasn't he? This is the equivalent of a fucking cardboard box on the side of a sad, urine-smothered street for him now.
You asked me to talk about the SSV Normandy.
Earth isn't apocalypsing at all. It's just an elaborate ruse to make sure I don't want his inheritance anymore.
The SR-1. As commander of the Tokyo, I was consulted on the Normandy's design, and on board for her initial training exercises. The average person probably doesn't know that the Normandy was a joint project with the Taurians.
Well, I'm not some fake fucking fan, Anderson.
Was no diplomat. She ran out of patience with Taurian posturing and politicking during construction. The chief architect of the drive core, Octavio Tatum,
descendant of Channing Tatum, I guess? With each generation, the cock gets smaller to make room for more brain capacity, until it's ingrowing.
Pushed the limits of the stealth system, waiting to vent the IES well past what Tatum was comfortable with.
Usher in the age of the micro-cock.
But it still ended with the Taurian scientist in shackles and a human-Taurian fistfight at Cora's Den later.
I miss Cora's Den.
She was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Day after that training run, Admiral Wright found me on the bridge.
And then he was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
And trusted to Xander. Send me a list of crew from the Tokyo you'd like, and prep for your first mission. Short command thanks to Saren. Still, one of the highlights of a long career.
He's so cool! And for all the opportunities they missed to flesh him out in the last game while he was counselor, and it makes sense, he's an incredibly busy fucking man throughout Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 1 to an extent. But God, I've always wished there was more Dad.
The Turians?
Hate him! Fucking disgusting people!
Well, I might not always see eye to eye with the politics and the individual, but I have a great respect for the Turian military. Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it.
Or a broken, crushed man.
Discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Taurians in the First Contact War, years later, I had the opportunity to observe and train on Palaven.
Interesting.
It was a turning point.
Well, at least now you know all of that, like, squishy bits, the weak spots.
Soldier to try it. It's a unique experience to put yourself in the squad of a Taurian commander. My commander was an uncompromising bastard named Bartix Oryx. If you can find him, just ask how the platoon I commanded was trounced in his strategy game. Humbling. But I've used what I learned that day many times. The xenophobes will have their say, but I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training. There you go.
No doubt.
And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe him money.
Let me know where he is so I can stay the fuck away from him till the end of my days, even to the point where I abandon my house and doom my son the shepherd to it.
Okay. So, Tombstone data. Admiral David Edward Anderson. Not sure why anybody would be interested, but thanks for asking. I was born in London.
He's one of me.
2137. The last of 3 children born to Ursula and Paul Anderson, a nurse and a flight mechanic, respectively. But that's a little dry. Someone's gonna spice this up, right? Never been much for the spotlight. Anyway, where was I?
Tell us more about Paul. Please make him sound like not a cardboard idiot.
By the time they had me. My mother worked shifts, so my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day. He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Kaylee? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time.
How did it's on just multiple data pads? His voice is so all-encompassingly sexy that even like a 2-minute conversation takes up like 80 petabytes. Always, yes! Hot tub! Why did no one tell me about the hot tub? I mean, the leather stays on, which means, what happens if you like cook leather? Probably not good things, right? Because it's like really hard meat, technically. That's not gonna smell good. All the parasites are gonna die off, and they're my best friends. I'm still really shocked by Paul, especially when his wife is Ursula. What a cool name. It's like Paul from IT is banging the octopus queen from Disney. Oh, and there's Armax Arena? Armax makes actual guns, though. What is that? We just got a Coliseum down here? A straight-up blood sport and it's just fine? Whatever. I condone it. I get the fucking straight-up view of it out my window. How could I not?
Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the Commander, but most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the man. Worked with him. Fought with him. Trust him with my life.
I don't even
Shepard's
trust
had
me with
some
my
hard
own life,
battles.
Anderson. Why?
He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how he got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, no sir, I can't do that.
He's a good little
He never
submissive, huh?
hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes he forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over him getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the commander are rare. Men like Shepard, even more rare.
Yeah, we don't tend to be quite this subby, apparently.